First and foremost, welcome. We're very excited and glad to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Could you tell us what your first impressions were, like what struck you as a positive and a negative?
Well, I flew in quite early today, and the promoters are working over here. They took me to a place called Happy, and
Yep.
I've never seen it before, and I really like the food over here. I've had like a really wicked salad, really fresh vegetables and everything.
Okay.
It's the first time I enjoy a salad that much.
Yeah, good.
So, first impression was pretty good, I suppose.
First impression was good salad.
Yeah, actually, yeah, definitely. No, I love it here. I really like it. I've been to the club too after the salad, and the club looks really cool too.
Okay.
It's a wicked club. We need clubs like this in Belgium and more in England, I suppose.
Which album or track got you into the whole scene and really made you start producing, as in inspiration-wise?
Well, I started listening to drum and bass quite young. I think I started like, well, my friends got me into it when I was 13, 14. But the first time I went to a night, to like a proper drum and bass night in Belgium, was when I was 16, I suppose. And I still remember like the track which was playing then. When I got into the club, they played like a high contrast remix of Gold Digger. You've probably heard that before, but I think that one like got me into drum and bass. Like that was the first track that really appealed to me, and that was the first track that really like got me into producing drum and bass, I suppose.
Describe liquid drum and bass in a few words, or what does it mean to you personally?
Well, what liquid? Well, I don't like to pigeonhole music, to be honest. I don't like the term liquid, to be honest, because like a lot of people call all music on hospital records liquid, which isn't, definitely not. Like my album isn't a liquid album either. I like drum and bass where there's a lot of soul in it and funk and everything. I wouldn't pigeonhole it to call it like liquid or anything else, or liquid funk or anything. It's just like, it's just good music, I suppose, like the music that's on my label right now. And I just like it because there's a lot of soul in it, and you can hear like other influences of other kind of music into it, and that's why I need in drum and bass. I need to like get different kinds of music put together in like a drum and bass track, and that's what I love about the scene right now, because there's a lot of producers who've got like big influences from soul, jazz, everything, and they put it all together into a drum and bass track, and that's massive. That's what I like about it.
Fourth question about your career, actually, because we've seen you skyrocket to fame over the past 2 years, really. I mean, it's been nothing or Netsky.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. So, what do you love and hate about DJing and being in the band all the time and flying all the time? So,
I couldn't say I had anything about it. I'm really happy with my job, and I can't say anything bad about it. I can't complain about anything, because for me it's the best job I could ever want, really. I wouldn't want to like sit in an office 9 to 5 and just sit behind a computer and work with other people and work for a boss and everything. It's just, I love doing my own stuff, and I love, the thing is like, it's always been a hobby for me, and it's so cool to have like a job, like get like my hobby, like earn money with it and just like live on it. That's a cool thing for me about it. And yeah, I suppose like some bad things about DJing might be just the traveling, like maybe jet lag sometimes, and a lot of people, when you go play out, they just see you and they don't get like how long you've been traveling to get there. I'm not complaining at all, but a lot of people just don't see like how much time you spent like that day. If you go DJing like in the weekend, you spend all the day like just traveling and getting there and chilling out and just resting before the gig. it's like it's not only like an hour work or something. A lot of people say like you earn so much money in 1 hour, but it's not. It's not an hour. It's years and years of work to make music, and then it's a whole day to travel. And I'm not complaining again, but still, it's more than just an hour work, I suppose. So a bad thing might be the traveling, maybe, but I got used to it, so it's alright. Like I love traveling and I love seeing other places, so it's all good.
You seem very energetic, so. In the line of thought, your best and worst gig?
Okay, well, I just came back from Bali. I just spent 10 days in Indonesia. I did a wicked festival over there called Paradise Festival by Jungle Box. It's an Australian company. And I must say, I've never had an experience like that before. It's the first time I played for an Australian crowd too. And I gotta say, they know how to party. It's amazing over there. And yeah, I just love like warm countries, and I suppose that's really my thing. But besides that, in Europe, I suppose Metro was one of my highlights, definitely. It's such a shame it got closed down now, but that was one of the best gigs I've ever did and the best feelings I ever had, like when I was DJing. And yeah, the worst gig, I can't really remember my worst gig, I suppose. Yeah, I've done some gigs where there's not like a big crowd when the promotion isn't good or anything, and that's not nice. But still, I always enjoy playing out, and it's always like a blessing to be there. And
How did you come up with the idea of Ironheart for the video? Why not, let's say, Escape or any other track for?
Actually, like Hospital takes care of a lot of the promotion stuff, so it's most of the times it's not like the artist's decision. They always like get up with ideas, and they just say like, yeah, we got a film crew ready for Ironheart, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. I suppose what they wanted to tell with like making a video clip, if not like Escape, because Escape is probably like the most radio playable tune of the album. I don't know. Together with Moving You, with You, maybe like the more mainstream kind of drum beats. And I guess it just wanted to tell like, yeah, we're doing other stuff too, and it's not all about like getting mainstream and everything. I guess that's the idea behind it. And yeah, well, I love doing the video. To be honest, I don't like the fact of video clips. I don't like the idea of video clips, to be honest. It takes away a lot of attention of the music. If you look at TV now, at MTV or anything, people start looking at the video clip instead of like listening to the music. But still, it's nice to do, and it's a really good way of promoting a track. But personally, I'm not into video clips that much.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
It was a very good video clip, and you did your part, and I guess it must have been weird to be told what to do.
But it was fun, man. It was fun. We spent like 10 days filming it. It was a really long time. Yeah. Because they had like different kind of venues where they wanted to film it, and my feet were hurt so much, man. I had to walk in like really small shoes, and they weren't big enough, so my feet were like fucked up after a week, man. I couldn't walk anymore. But still, it was an amazing fun thing to do. It was a really big filming crew, like 10 people, makeup artists and everything, and we all went like out for a drink afterwards, and they're really cool guys. And, yeah, it was shot in Cardiff. That's why like. High Contrast lives really close to it, and I don't know. I like Cardiff, and it's a really cool city to stay in, and really enjoyed the time there, man. I was really happy with it.
As far as I understood, your name was inspired by the computer virus Netsky, and that's a preventative measure for people stealing music.
Yeah.
Then we saw your album leaked, as we discussed before, 2 months before it was released, which is, you know, pretty crap, let's be honest. And piracy is a big issue these days, and the tapestry of the music world, oh god, tapestry, has changed. He's changed forever with it. If you had one thing to say to all the people that download your music illegally, or any music for that reason, I mean, music is music, and what would that thing be? I don't know. I think piracy is just a thing we gotta live with. You can't do anything against it. I think 80% of the music is been downloaded like illegally. I suppose like
it could be a good way of promotion too, somehow. And yeah, I always hope like when people download my music illegally that they come to a gig or something. And I don't know, it's all good, man. Like it's the way the world is right now. It's not good for the music business at all. It's not good for labels. They make less money. It's not good for anybody. And like yeah, if you go to a shop and you see an apple, you're not stealing it either. So I suppose you shouldn't steal music either. It's just like it's totally the same thing. And people just don't get it because it's so easy to just download music illegally. And I guess like people who download like the music illegally, I think they should think about like if they like the music, if they like the artist, if they're a fan. They should just think about like it's their job. They're like robbing them if they're not paying for the music. So yeah, if you're a fan, you should download music. You should pay for music. If you're not a fan, if you just want to listen and then throw it away, go ahead and download it illegally. But I guess if you're a fan and if you like the music, you should pay for it, like a lot of people do right now. They should do it. Everybody.
Which production of yours or remix, either way, are you proudest of?
I suppose like the first track that I ever brought out, well, the first track that got attention from a big DJ was Prisma. It got played by DJ Hype and Kiss.
Which track has made Kiss survive in your record box for the longest time? Or what is the
if
track?
we ever buy High Contrast, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good answer, good answer. Whom, in your opinion, should we watch out in 2011? Who's gonna blow up?
Well, there's a couple of guys that got my attention lately. There's a guy called Quartz. He hasn't had much release. I'm not even sure if he had a release before, but I've played some of his tracks in my Essential mix on Radio 1. A track called Radio and Speak Your Mind. Speak Your Mind, yeah. There's some other guys. Nelver, a guy from Russia, he just sent me a wicked tune, Hollywood Night. You've probably heard of that, like no, probably not yet, but I'm sure it's gonna get released on a big label next year or something. He's an interesting guy to watch. In Division, what else is there? Squash, is a really cool name too. There's all like names nobody heard before, and really that's what I love about it, man. People start sending tunes over on AIM to me, and it's so much fun to like explore new music and like get a wicked track, and you're like, oh yes, I'm playing that tonight. That's really cool about it. I guess those four names are like the four names I'm looking forward to hear new stuff about from next year.
Playing any of them?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna play them tonight too, man. Yeah.
Who do you want to collaborate with but haven't had the chance yet? And someone basically give me one name from the drum and bass scene and one name from the non-drum and bass scene. I mean, if you could collaborate with anyone.
Okay. Well, in the drum and bass scene, I suppose I'd love to do a track with High Contrast, but I'm not sure if he's up for collabs anymore. I think he just wants to finish his album and he hasn't got much time, I suppose. But that'd be wicked. Like, I'd love to do a track with him. And yeah, there's one band, one of my favorite bands right now. But really want to like try and get like some music together. It's probably a way to do it, but Fat for This Drop. You know them? Alright, cool.
New Zealand.
Yeah. It's a band from New Zealand, and I love the voice in it. I think the vocalist is like one of the best. He's got one of the best voices I've ever heard in my life. I'd love to do a track with him.
Yeah. And last question. Who's your favorite ever cartoon hero?
I think like it's not a good hero, but I love the Joker. Like
yeah,
definitely. It's not a hero at all, but that's like my favorite character in like comics. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose he would be like my favorite one.
Okay.
It's not a superhero at all. It's not a good answer actually. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, cool.
That's it. Thank you so much.
No worries, man. No worries.
It was an absolute pleasure. I'm sure for these guys as well.
That's alright, man.